Shalom, Chaverim. My name is Rabbi Yitzchak Shapira, and I am the author of the Besorah according to the COVID-19. In the midst of the storm, in the midst of the chaos, there is an important message for us to take during the time of Adar. Because the following month is the time of Nisan. Adar is the time when God does not reveal himself. You see, during the month of Adar, we read the Megillah of Esther. We celebrate Purim. And Purim is the only book in the Tanakh where God's name does not explicitly mention. It is not mentioned, but as we see, God is there in the story all throughout the entire Megillah. We call it in Hebrew, Hashgacha, supervision. And today, through this virus, through the calamity, through the COVID-19, we still see the Hashgacha, the hand of God is everywhere. Now it says the following. It says in Deuteronomy chapter 31 that in the last days, right before the coming of the Messiah, he said, Esther, Astir Panai. I will have a double hidden face. So the point of people will ask, where is God in all of those things? I want to encourage each and every one of us today as we're entering into this time of the travails of the Messiah, that God is here, God is working, God is hearing our cries, but He is looking for people like Esther. You see, the name Esther can mean setter, it's mean a mystery, but it's also mean to hide. Something that is hidden, something that is concealed. As I explained in the Besorah according to COVID-19, God, He's behind this jail, this lattice, as it says, and He's ready to reveal Himself to the bride. I've highlighted the steps that you and I have to take in these last days so that He will reveal Himself to the bride. The question, are you willing to be like Esther today? To remove the Hastarat Panim, the removing of the veil from God Himself. In order to do this, we have to invoke the heavens and call upon the heavens in a very specific way. And this is what the month of Adar is really all about. It's a time for us to understand and recognize what God is doing in the world right now, as I explained in the Besorah according to COVID-19, understand what this virus is all about, and then take the actions, just like Esther, to move the world toward Geulah. Yes, God is calling each and every one of us to be like Esther and prepare the world to Geulah. And this is what the month of Adar is about. Let us take it seriously. I encourage you to read the book and go all through all of those things, as it say, in great and abundant joy. The Astarat Panim, the double hiding, God says, is because of wickedness. Let us return back to His Torah. Let us return back to Mishpatim. Let us return back to loving one another and paving the way for one another, as Esther did for all of Israel, through what we call Mesirut Nefesh, laying their life. And in that, the salvation will come to the entire house of Israel. Find a little Esther inside of you during the month of Adar, and make sure that you act upon it, and in that you will prepare yourself, those you love, and the entire world for the coming of the Mashiach, the Nes, the Nisan. God bless you.